Maryland. We're gonna go sleep at the National Aquarium, and our train got delayed, so it left at like 7-11. It was later than 7-11, but it takes about 2 hours to get to Baltimore by train. This train is doing 3 stops. It did 1 stop in Wilmington, Delaware, an hour stop at Baltimore, and then in DC, which is like an hour away from Baltimore. But yeah, the ticket prices, how much are the tickets? It's like $60 per person to be on the train. We sat in the station so that we could eat our bagels. We got some everything bagels with cream cheese at the station in Pennsylvania and Philadelphia. There's a man statue. And now we're looking to get a lift so that we can get to the aquarium to drop off our stuff, because we have this big sleeping bag, which we'll probably use as like a mattress on the ground for us to sleep on. We have a little sleeping bag that we're going to use as a blanket to cover ourselves, and then I have a little blanket I'm going to use as a pillow for myself, and then Subret has like a little pillow built into his sleeping bag. We'll see how we'll sleep, but we are going to go drop our stuff off so that way we don't have to walk around holding it. Also because Subret's ankle is still not okay, so they said that they'll accommodate us. So we just got to the aquarium. We're going to drop our stuff off. There's like that power plant behind. It's supposed to be 89 degrees here. It's 80 right now, but feels like 86 because of the humidity. So today's gonna be fun. So we dropped off our stuff in stroller check area. It took a bit explaining to a lot of different people, but our stuff is dropped off now, and we're gonna go to our first place. Okay, so this is a whole bunch of traditional Nepalese food. This is mango lassi. That's traditional cha or chai. This is Subret in a Nepalese restaurant. As a Nepalese man, very happy. This restaurant is absolutely gorgeous. Westminster Burying Grounds. And Edgar Allan Poe is buried right here. So that's his wife's grave. She died at 25 years old. 24 years old. Then this is Edgar, and then this is his mother-in-law. This is the Edgar Allan Poe house. Looks like it's 1, 2, 3 stories. So we made it. I charged my phone. We grabbed our stuff. We stored them somewhere else now, where everyone else is storing their stuff. They're gonna take us everywhere except for the gift shop and the Australia exhibit. The tour starts in an hour, so we're gonna go see the Australia exhibit now. The Australia Wild Extremes exhibit has over 1,000 animals and 70 species inside of it. Australia itself is home to more than 5,700 different types of animal species. And inside this exhibit, there are animals such as the broad-shelled turtle, the death adder, the Irwin's turtle, and the barramundi. You can sleep over at the National Aquarium only Friday nights to Saturday mornings. It starts at Friday at 6:30 p.m. and goes until Saturday at 9 a.m. And you have free admission to the aquarium the next day. And it's $125 per adult. Basically, you have to arrive 15 minutes before the tour is supposed to start. So if it's supposed to start at 6:30, you have to arrive at 6:15, and you have to go to the staff entrance. So not the main entrance, but the staff entrance. That 15 minutes will be used for you signing a waiver and then giving you some instructions. They specifically tell you on the website that you have to leave your stuff in your car, or you carry your stuff with you. So any pillows, sleeping bags, any backpacks, any blankets, you have to leave in your car, or technically you could carry it around with you. For Subret and I, our situation was special because when we went to the National Aquarium, Subret was still recovering from surgery to repair his Achilles being torn, and so because of that, they accommodated us so that we wouldn't have to carry our stuff around. Also because we came by train, so we didn't have a car to hold our stuff. They do have a list of what to bring on their website. You can bring an air mattress that is smaller than twin size. You can bring sleeping bags, sleeping pads, pillows, blankets, comfortable clothes, closed-toe shoes, toiletries, and a water bottle. This is the black tip reef exhibit that they have. It holds 270,000 gallons of water. It has 630 animals and 69 different species. There are multiple different types of schooling fish in this exhibit, such as emperor angelfish, harlequin tuskfish, humphead wrasse, and my favorite, unicorn fish. There are reticulated whiptail rays in this exhibit as well, and two different types of sharks that you can see, the zebra shark and black tip reef sharks. The dolphin exhibit has in total 6 Atlantic bottlenose dolphins. There are 4 females, Jade, Spirit, Bailey, and Chesapeake, and 2 males, Beau and Foster. The dolphins are not quote-unquote on display like you might see in some other aquariums around the world, or for example in SeaWorld. They have options to see the dolphins through paying to go see a dolphin training session or paying to go see a dolphin tour. and you can basically see behind the scenes training sessions where they play with them, they help them socialize, or they help teach them new things.
But hunting in the undergrowth. Time to disappear.
That was really cool.
So this is how our animal care staff will feed and care for and train these sharks.
Shark Alley has 225,000 gallons of water in it, 7 species of animals inside, and in total, weekly, the animals are fed 45 pounds of food. There are all kinds of sharks inside this aquarium exhibit, such as sand tiger sharks and nurse sharks, and rough-tailed stingrays, as well as this large animal that you see called the large-toothed sawfish, which is actually related to rays and not sharks. The Amazon River Forest has over 19,000 gallons of water in total. It covers 678 total square feet and has over 50 different species. They have different animals such as the giant South American river turtle. They have white blotched river stingray, silver arowana, giant waxy tree frogs, various different types of snakes, frogs, and other fish and turtles. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, there's some things that we can't see because they're sleeping right now, but there's some things that are really awake because it's nighttime. The Atlantic Coral Reef exhibit has more than 70 species, more than 1,000 animals, and 335,000 gallons of water. They built this exhibit in order to participate in the rescue of corals and helping revive Florida's barrier reefs. They have all kinds of really cool species in here, such as the black grouper, the spotfin butterfly fish, the green moray eel, and the porcupine fish, which is actually really cute. Of different types of sharks. Like that's a sandbar shark, that's a smooth hammerhead shark, that's a lemon shark, great white shark, etc. All around the shark aquarium that we go all around. Okay, so we set up to sleep, and Subret's over here holding the light for me because it's so dark, but they have us basically the spirally thing that you guys saw us walking up and down earlier with all the shark reef around us. There's groups sleeping at different landings, so we have our own landing, which I guess is nice. But if you turn off the light, Subret, You can see a little bit of light there still, and a little bit of light over there where they have the fish. They have some lights for the fish. And then we have fish literally right here, just swimming around. I don't know if you can see that. Anyways, I don't want to blind the fish, but yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. This is our setup. I don't know how well you'll be able to see. There's a pillow. We have sleeping bags on the ground here. So this is, let me make this brighter now. I don't know if you can see, but there's Subret and then 2 sleeping bags. This is our setup. The little pillow that he just blew up. And I have my backpack here. And we're gonna try to sleep the night here, but I'm gonna show you guys the fish real quick. From where I'm standing at my sleeping bag, you can see the fish over there and the fish over there. And I'm walking on the ramp. We have to keep the ramps clear, but there's the fishies right here. And they keep hanging out and swimming around. And then you can see some fishies right here. We have all these lit up sharks here. Honestly, the best spot would have been right there, right at that end over there. But a big group already took it. But it's nice because then you have the ramps going down and the fish along the ramps on the sides. And it looks pretty cool. It's 6:30 a.m. and they all woke us up to gather our stuff and go back to the classroom. So it's almost 7 a.m. It's like 6:50. And we're walking back to the classroom now. I'm wearing my pajama shirt, but I'm just gonna keep that on because my shirt from yesterday got all gross. Subret is doing the same. We literally slept on the floor. It's just a sleeping bag. It wasn't so bad actually. I woke up a couple times throughout the night, but just went back to bed. But I woke up with a headache. And I think that's just because I'm so exhausted and we woke up so early, so many days in a row, and went to bed so late, so many days in a row. But we're on our way to go get breakfast. They have continental breakfast for each other, for all of us.
Is anything like the treat they gave us?
Yeah, the treat they gave us, the snack they gave us last night was Rice Krispies. So we'll see. So they set the food up over there. Everyone's eating around here. And the food is basically just bagels. So this is an everything bagel, sesame bagel. They also have poppy seed bagels. Can you turn it over? And they have plain and cinnamon raisin. They also have jellies. So I have blueberry, he got peach. They also have strawberry. Cream cheese, they had butter, didn't grab it. Yogurt, strawberry yogurt. They had oranges and apples. And then this. So we're supposed to start eating at 7. It's like just a little past 7:30. And then they said that they have a surprise after for us. They just started really late with the food. I don't know what happened. They said that it's like something went wrong. So that's why we're starting so late. But I'm just excited to see what the surprise is. surprises dolphins. So basically they just showed us the dolphins while they were playing, enriching them, throwing things around, and just telling us dolphin facts. So we're heading over now because technically we're done. It's 9 a.m. and they open at 9 a.m. and we all have to be out by 9 a.m. but we can come back in, but we just have to have all our stuff out. So we're gonna go see if we can put our stuff into the lockers because apparently I was supposed to ask special permission to have our stuff checked in today too, which is really dumb because I literally did it yesterday and all we needed was like 2 hours today. So whatever. We're gonna go see so that way we don't have to carry our stuff. But we walked in there, that's the main building, and then there's the bridge, and then we slept in this building behind me now. So we have to walk back across the bridge. So we dropped off, we got a large locker, so small lockers is, how much was that? $9.
$5 for small.
Oh, $5 for, really?
Yeah.
And the big one was 16?
8.
$5 for small lockers and $8 for big lockers. So we dropped off our sleeping bags and we're gonna go see the rainforest because the rainforest, like a lot of the animals were asleep at night, so we're gonna go see them now during the day. And we got some stuff from the gift shop so we could have Baltimore and National Aquarium souvenirs.
The upland tropical rainforest exhibit has an average temperature of 80 degrees Fahrenheit, over 160 species of plants, and 28 animal species. It also houses 2 species out of 500 different varieties of banana plants, and has animals such as Lynn's two-toed sloth, blue poison dart frogs, turquoise tanagers, and sun bitterns.
So my phone ran out of storage. So if you see a quality change, it's because now I'm using an Android instead of an iPhone. I'm using his phone.
4K 60 frames.
Yeah, anyways, that's why it looks different. So we saw the divers. This is like the very top of where we slept last night, and they have like a thing that goes around, and like this is open water here because all the way on the end they have divers. So we saw the divers getting in. They have more divers jumping in now. They're like putting on their diving stuff, but scuba divers. So yeah, this is really cool. They're gonna have like I think 2 more scuba divers, it looks like, and I think they're cleaning and feeding. This is where we slept, right here, this area. I'm not sure. This was our view, but it was dark.